Eddie, I want to ask you about this. I didn't realize this. So you know this. I've been in Tampa radio for 9 years now. And obviously the name down here, love or hate him, the name's Bubba The Love Sponge. He's sort of fallen off the map, but he made a huge name here. One time somebody described it as Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Bubba were like the three biggest things in Tampa radio. And I was listening to your interview with the B96 morning show 3-4 weeks ago, and that was a great interview. I didn't realize that Bubba took no Panties Thursday from you guys.
Oh yeah. I mean, we were honored. That was, and the whole concept. Even when we were doing it for years, people would complain because they said that's disgusting. But we said it's like a no underwear thing for men and women. But you know, it just had a better ring to it. You know, nobody wants to hear about your boxers. So yeah, and a few people did some of those things. Because he was the night jock for a while on B96, not very long.
Yeah.
But I remember the funny story about him was he got an endorsement deal with Weight Watchers because he was a big guy, and they sent him a week's worth of food, and he ate it all the first day. It doesn't work that way. It's not fat dissolving type food. It's like measured food. So anyway, is he still on the radio there?
He does brokered radio down here. I actually made him really mad the other day. I was in a mood to kind of like bust balls because that's what you do in Tampa radio. And I tweeted out, there's nobody who's better at living in the past than Bubba The Love Sponge. And he took a screenshot of a DM I sent him like when I was unemployed like 7 months ago saying, hey, would you want to air my podcast on Bubba Army Radio? And he's like, this you? And I'm like, you really didn't burn me. I just asked for a job and I'm just busting balls. Because he's one of those cats, same with other people I've worked with in Tampa, they have no sense of humor. They're able to rip into everybody else, Eddie. And that's what I always liked about you and JoBo was that you guys were able to take a joke. I don't like the radio hosts that rip into everybody else, but then you can't do the same to them.
Right, and then they come back. You know what that is? That's just basically narcissism. And so, yeah, if you can't make fun of yourself, yeah, I've worked. You know, actually, there's a lot of people like that. It's what drives them to be in radio or in showbiz in general. So, I mean, you've met celebrities who are jerks and other ones who are just real down to earth, like Will Ferrell, nicest guy, and he said, I know I have a kind of style of humor that's not everybody's cup of tea. If you don't like it, I'm fine with that.
Happy hour. And like that, he's gone.